What's going on, guys? Today we're going to take a quick look at Auxbeam's Cross Series 52-inch light bar, and then we're going to give you a chance to win it. But before we do that, I just want to take a moment and say thank you very much. This week we hit two pretty big milestones. One, over 3,000 subscribers, man. Thank you so much, guys, for hitting that subscribe button and following us along. We really appreciate it. I love interacting with all you guys in the comments and hearing about what's going on and answering your questions. Hopefully I'm able to share some knowledge with you. I know that you're sharing knowledge with me, and I really appreciate that. And the other milestone that we hit this week was 250,000 views. Wow, that's a lot of people watching our videos, and I am truly humbled that many people are interested in what we're doing. I know in the whole scheme of things, 250,000 really isn't that big on YouTube, but for us, that's pretty awesome. So I just want to say thanks, guys. We really appreciate it. Now let's talk about what you're actually here for, and that's the light bar. And last night, I actually hooked it up, took it out on the trail, lit it up, took some film of it just to see what it looked like, and I gotta tell you, it puts out a lot of light. You know, that light bar that I reviewed last week, this one actually puts out more light. And it's got two features on it that are actually kind of cool. It's got the driving light, and then it's got the full-blown light. It's got a little switch, so you click the switch and you get these little LEDs that light up, and they make a little cross on there, and they call it a driving light. Now, in California, the police aren't going to call it a driving light. They're going to call it an LED light bar, and they're going to give you a ticket. So you need to make sure that if you're buying this light bar and installing it and you're using the driving light, that you know what your local laws are. I guarantee you California's not going to let me get away with that. And then the other button, you light it up, man, and it lights up the trail amazing. We could see well off to the side, straight down, and even up towards the mountain a little bit. It was lighting it up. It was really great. I actually turned on all my lights and then hit the light bar, and it just really overpowered everything. Hopefully that shows up on the video. But overall, it's a great light. I mean, the lens is well built. It's good and sturdy. It came with a little dent from shipping, so I apologize, guys, if you win this. It does have a little dent in it. I do know that it makes a little wind noise because it's the same design as the other one. But I did have a couple people reach out to me and said, hey, put some weather stripping on those back fins, and that should quiet it down. So that's something I'm going to try. If you win this, you may want to give that a try. Some people just don't mind the noise. It's not a big deal. For me, I commute a lot, so I care about that. But overall, I like the light bar, guys. It's a great light. It puts out a lot of power. I will put a link in the description below, so you can click on that, go over to Auxbeam and see some specifics about it. And now let's talk about how you can win it, right? So here's the deal. I thought long and hard for the last week about how I was going to do this, and really I'm just going to keep it simple. You got to be 18 years old, you got to be a subscriber to the channel, and you got to give me some comments below. And here's what I'm going to ask you to do. Tell me, if you win this light bar, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to mount it on your Jeep? Are you going to mount it on your truck? Are you going to throw it on your Prius? Are you going to sell it on eBay? I don't care. I'm just curious to know, if you win this light bar, ship it out to you, what you're going to do with it. And that's it. I'm not going to ask you to do anything else. I had thought about saying that go over to Facebook and follow us on Facebook was going to be a requirement, but you know, I just want to keep it simple. But I would appreciate it, guys, if you did go over to Facebook and followed us along and hit that like button over on Facebook. I'm going to try to really kind of engage more on Facebook, let you know kind of what's coming up and what we're doing kind of behind the scenes, what, you know, rigs we're going to be going and looking at, and what products we're buying and going to be reviewing. So if you want to kind of get the inside scoop, guys, go over and follow us on Facebook, but not a requirement to win this light bar. We're just going to keep it simple. So there you go. It's a pretty nice light bar. I hope you've enjoyed it. Again, a big thank you, guys, for following us along in the channel. We really look forward to the future. And as always, until next time, we'll see you out on the trail.